Okay, welcome to Digital Impact Solutions. My name is Ikechukwu. Okay, so I want to I'll be treating past questions on ICT IGCSE practicals 2015. This one right here. So May June 2015, and time allowed is 2 hours. But I'm going to be handling the web authoring part of it. So this is practical. Paper three practical test. Okay. So I will start from number one. Okay. So number one says create a new folder called J1531 underscore HTML. Okay, and I think I've done that already. Let me see. I think I've done that already. So I did my own already just for to be fast about some of the things we're gonna do. So let me just delete this, cut off this guy. Let me just delete this. Let me just prepare a very fresh. So this is the source file. So I just want to I skipped some steps just to make this video as short as possible. Okay, so I'm gonna paste this guy here. You're still gonna see all these things in the question though. All right. Okay. So see the question. So you created a folder, which is this. I think I have to be like highlighting this to just to make it. So created this, and then locate and download the following files from the website. This, right? So this, I've got this already in my source file, but if you don't have the source file, you can go ahead to this site to actually download all these files here. Okay, but I've done that already, and I suppose you've gotten your own. So place these files in your J15.html, of course. So you place all the files here in that your folder, right? So this one done. Okay, so see mine. I'd already done that. So see my folder. Which one is this one? Yes. Okay, yeah. So in this folder. So I'd already created this folder, so it's in here already. So this is J1531 underscore HTML. So it's already here. So all the files, okay, they are all here. So you have to put them inside one folder, and then you'll be good. A folder, name this according to the question. All right, good. So we'll move to the next one. The next one, open the file J1531 evidence. This is the .rtf. Make sure your name, serial number, and candidate number will appear on every page of this document. That means header and footer, any one of them. Save this evidence document in your work area as J15. This is easy. Okay, so I go inside here. So this is the folder I'm talking about, right? This is the folder I'm talking about, because if you go to properties, you will find out the name of the file. This is RTF, so rich text document. Okay, so that's the folder it's talking about. So we open this. So I open this to insert header and footer. You can insert header and footer by going to this place and then clicking header and footer. Which is header and footer here? Yeah, header and footer. You can choose header or footer, but I choose I use header most of the time. So, or you can insert it by double clicking on top of this place. Just look at my cursor. Once you double click, it places it here. Okay, so I can put my my name here. Sorry, my name is Ikechukwu. Okay, Ikechukwu. Not left for, but I'll put A, to my second name. So I press I press tab just to move to the middle. So I put my center number. My center number is NG064, and let me say that my candidate number is 2009 546. Okay, so you do it like that, and then you close. You go here and you close, or you double click at the middle, anyone. So I will choose close, and then everything will be all right. Okay. So what's the next question? Make sure you save this evidence document in your work area as this, right? Followed by your candidate number. So I'll copy that just to be fast. For example, this is okay. So I'll go in here. So I'll go to my this is a file. So I'll say save as. I'll say save as. Did you say we should save it? Just save it. That's all. I mean, just save. Let me just. I'm coming. Let me just, because it's always good to do exactly what they say. Save this evidence document in your what as area as. So I'll say save as. So I will leave that main one in there and then save as. Very very important. Very very important. It's always good to follow whatever they say. Very very important. So what I'm gonna do now is I'll go back there and then go to file and I'll say save as. Then I'll move to the folder. So inside the folder, okay. That's inside the folder, and then I will save it as the name I already copied. So, and then my candidate number. Okay, so I'll say my candidate number is 029546, and that is, so it's still in, if you look at here, it's still in rich text format, which is not okay. All right, so you have to convert it to what? Word document. Okay, so you convert it to Word document for easy editing and all that. So save. All right, so your document will be upgraded to the newest file format. Yes, do not access again. Yes, of course I know it's going to be upgraded, so which is awesome. Yes. Okay, we move to the next question. The next question says so we are done with number 3. So I highlight that just for easy access. So number 4, create a web page called J1531 home blah blah. All right, this web page must work in all browsers and will have a table structure as shown below. Each table cell is identified with a letter and all dimensions are in pixels. Remember, all dimensions are in pixels. The letters shown in the table must not appear on your final web page. So no need of putting these letters when we're creating the table. So what we're going to do now is, so for this number 4, so the name of the web page we're going to create is going to be J1531 home.htm. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'll copy it for just to be fast. Okay, I've got my expression open. So in your own case, you're going to use expression. That's, people use the front page 2003 and all that. I just feel that expression is sweet and straightforward. Okay, expression is newer than front page. So come on, everybody, you should upgrade to expression. Okay, and also you can use Dreamweaver, you can use whatever, Maya, anyone you want to use, but for this case I'm using expression. All right, okay. So I'll start a new web page, and this is this web page. So I already opened one. Okay, so let me close this and then probably open, just in case, for those who might be having difficulties with this. Okay, so I'll open it again, and then this is what I see, just the same thing. Just in case you want to open a new one, you just go here, you say HTML. All right, HTML file. So let me just do that. HTML file. It's going to open another HTML file. So you can see this HTML. Okay, and this is HTML. So it doesn't really matter. So I can close this and use this one. It doesn't matter anyone. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to save this guy and name it the name that was given to me, so which is this one. All right, so this is a J15 that one home.htm. so remember, HTML, they did not say HTML, and you must have to trace your file. Make sure you save it inside your file. That's your J15 document file. Okay, so this is where I have to save mine. All right, as a matter of fact, I've already done something similar before, so I'm gonna have to go let me just go close. Sorry, I have to remove that from there. Yes, I have to remove that from there. Let me just be sure that I did that. Okay, yeah, I've done that before, so I'm gonna have to remove it. Sorry, I just did a kind of so let me just delete this from here, just to make this thing straightforward. Yeah, this is it. All right, so I'm gonna have to go back there and then save again, the same name. Thank you for your patience. Yeah, and then I'll go back to that file again. Yes, save. Thank you. All right, the next question says, okay, so this way, but so what we're gonna do is to insert a table. How many rows and columns are here? If you look at this thing very, look at this table very well, you find out that we have about one, two, three columns, and we'll have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 rows. So I go back to my expression web, and I insert. I go to table, right? Yeah, table is here. So I say how many rows? We have 7 rows there, and then this is we have 3 columns. Okay, that's okay. So what we're gonna do now is to try to merge the cells to everything to look like this. Oh, my laptop battery is low. I need to plug it to a power source. So you have to just excuse me. I might have to go plug this to a power source, and I'll be right back. Okay. Thank you for your patience. Okay, I'm back again. I'm back. Uh, my computer was down, so I had to charge it. So I'm back. So where are we? So we're here. So we've been able to create a table, and we are meant to make it look like this, right? So our job now is to merge the cells to be able to look like this, and then merge this one, these 2 cells, and then merge this one. So we're gonna just it's quite simple. So we select the whole of this. We right click and go to modify. For modify, we merge the cells. And the same with this one. From here to modify, and then merge cells. And then this modify, and then merge cells. So we'll be able to make the table look like this. So the A and B, we merge them, then the M, right? So I think it's looking good. So our job right now is to start to use the dimensions here. All right, dimensions here. Because we use the dimensions here. So this A is 400 by 400 width by 880. Okay. So I'll go back to. So what I'm gonna do is I'll right click and then go to cell properties, and then I'll click specify width. So the width will be 400. The width will be 400, and then the height is gonna be 80, right? So I have 80, and that's it. And everything is in pixel, not in percentage. You always be conscious of that, alright? So I'll apply that, and that's about that. Okay. So the next thing is okay, this one is that is the B, right? Yeah, 300 by 80, that's dimension. That's 300 width by 80 height. Okay, so we go back there, and then we right click cell properties, and then we have to specify this, and then 300 by 80, we specify the height by 80. So we apply, and that is it. Good. Okay, next question. Oh yeah. So the same thing with this. Okay, so let me just take all this. So from C to G, C, D, E, F, G, they are all 100 by 100. So I have to probably select everything and just get. Oh, what is this thing dancing? Yeah, okay, yeah. So 100 by 100, right. Let me just be sure if I'm doing 100 by 100, yeah. So I say 100 by 100, then 100. So I apply that. So it's going to affect the whole selection, alright. So we take over H2L, so they're all 200 by 100, alright. So I'm gonna select everything. Let me see where I am. Okay, yeah. So I select from here down. Alright. I think it's already taken shape. Okay, let me just see the table properties here. Properties and see. It is already taking shape. Yeah, good. This is where I am, and this is where I want it to be. Set properties, specify, not taking shape yet. 200 by 100. So I say 200 by 100 by 100. Apply. Okay, so I think we're good. We're good to go, right? Let me see the table properties of this one. So this one's 100 by 100. This one is 200. So times 200 by 200 by 100. Yeah, all right. Okay. So this one is going to be 100 by 580. 100 by 580. So I go back there, select this guy, and set properties, specify width 100 by 100 by 580. So it's a 580. That's the height. So I apply that. Yeah, I'm done. Okay. So I think we're good to go. So this is all we want for that, for the table. So everything is set. So if you go back and then go to set properties, so everything is actually set. Okay. So our job right now is to go to the next question. So this one is done. So number 4, everything here is done. Okay. So and yeah. So I go to 5. In cell A, enter the text. This, right? So I have to copy the text just to make it fast. Set this as style H1. Okay. So I'll go back to my expression. It's looking at session again. Sorry, there was a little error, but it's okay. So here I have to put this A, right? So I paste this here, and then I select this and make the style as H1. Okay, so this is where I get the style, right? H1. Okay, this heading. H1 is heading 1. Okay, this is all they want us to do in that number 5. Alright, so this guy done. So in cell B, enter the text edited by, followed by your name, center number, and candidate number. Set this as what? Style H3. So I mean, I think it's quite self-explanatory. So I paste that, and then I'll write my name. Normally my name is Kichuku A. I always write A, comma. Center number, my center number is 0 NG 064, and my assumed candidate number is 02009 546. Alright, so we're good. So I set it as H3, and that's all they want from there. Okay, next question. So this is gone. This is gone. So using the most appropriate image from J1531_1.jpg to this, place in cell C the image of an island. Okay, the image of an island. So C, so you can see here, image of an island. So I get to see. You see here. So I'll go to insert picture from file. I'll get down to my file. Let me locate my file. Where are you? This is you. Yeah. So image of an island. So which one could be an island here? Out of all these, which one could be an island? I think I'll take this. This could be an island. Alternative test, not alternative test. So okay, this fits into an island. So the next one, D, the image of a Maldivian hotel. Okay, so this time around you have to use your imagination a little bit. So Maldivian hotel. So I go to insert again, pictures, file. So the hotel, which one could be the hotel? So obviously this. So no alternative test, right? So I say okay, and then the next one is E, the image of a boat. A boat. Okay, let's see. So between this, okay, let's see. I get here and then there, and then is this a boat or is this one a boat? This one's a yacht or something. But so I think this is a boat. So I take that. So if you think otherwise, that's okay. The most important thing is to get the steps. F, the image of a clownfish. Okay, let me see what the clownfish is. Oh, sorry. Oh, there was a mistake here. Sorry. I was supposed to have put this guy in here. So probably have to cut right there and then paste it here. So that's for that. Yeah, so the next one is clownfish. Yeah, clownfish. Yes. Okay, which one is clownfish? That's what I'm figuring out right now. Clownfish is in clownfish here. Nope. No. Clownfish, is it a clownfish? Obviously not. Obviously not. So now is the time to get a little confused. Get away from me. I need to understand what the clownfish is. Yeah. So just a second. Let me. Yeah. Okay. There was a little mishap. Will I say mishap or something? But the thing is, this particular file, this particular image was not in my source file. I did not know, so I had to go back to get it inside my source folder. Okay, so now it's there, so we can now continue, right? So the prompt, so the question I was at is this one, the clownfish. Yeah, so the clownfish. So I have to go back and then put so inside again. So I think you have to do all that for this one. Everything so clownfish, so I can insert it and then I feel okay now. Yeah, I've got it. So the next one is G, the image of a sunset. Okay, so if I come here, the same thing, I click in here and then I go back to insert and then I go to insert pictures and then which one is a sunset here? It looks like a sunset, but I think that's a boat. So to me, this is a sunset. Okay, right, good. Just get the direction and yeah, whoa, that's huge. All right, so that's it. So we put everything, we just follow. So one thing about IGCSE is that whatever they tell you to do, just do it the way it is. Whether it looks good to you or it doesn't, just do it the way it is. And then, yeah, that's it. So you don't make it look nice to you, and then probably you're going to lose some marks. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. So we're done with that one. So make sure each of the images placed in step 7, yeah, is 96 by 96 pixels. So our job now is to go back there and then start checking all the images. So you click on the image and you right click, you click it once and then right click and then go to picture properties and then go to appearance and find out. So this is 96 by 96 in pixels, so it's keeping aspect ratio still okay. So the same thing with this one. I right click and go to picture properties and the same thing, 96 by 96. And I think this one is also 96 by 96, but just for benefit of the doubt, we're still gonna start checking all of them all together. Excuse me. Yeah, so we do the same thing with this guy here. It's the same thing, I suppose. Yep, it's the same thing. So I think the only one that has a problem is this one. So we right click and then go to picture properties and then go to appearance and then we'll find out it. So we have 96. So it found out that when I put 96, the height adjusts itself. So it adjusted itself because this keep aspect ratio is marked. So I untick it and then I go back there and then put 96. So if you put 96, it stays there and then okay. So everything will go into snap into place. All right. So that's for that question. So we are done with this guy here. All right. So in cell H, enter the text which island. So I'm gonna have to copy this text. Sorry, I'm gonna have to copy this here like this and then copy it and then let me see H I J okay yeah. So I'm talking about the first one to the right. So I go back here, I put this text in here, so I click and paste it right there. So is there anything I have to do more on the text? No. So instead of H, enter the text this. In I, enter hotels. Okay. So I click and copy, go back there, paste it right there. Yeah. And then the same thing right there. The other one is transport. Copy. But I don't think this is the right picture because I think that other one that's luxurious, but it's okay. This I'm gonna have to change this picture. I'm gonna have to change it because I don't like it. It's not luxurious. It's not talking about it. The real island. Okay, so I'm gonna change it later, but let me just finish this. Okay, so the next is transport. Okay, so the next followed by transport is marine life. Marine life. Alright, click right there and paste it right there, and then oh, sorry. So paradise found. I like this. I like the way that's in this thing. Okay. Paradise found. Wow, that's interesting. So paste it right here. Now I have to go back here and correct something. I have to delete this guy. Go back to insert picture. I have to pick that boat. This boat here. This should be the right one. I love it so much. So I'm gonna have to adjust it to picture properties, appearance, adjust it to check this guy. 36. I like that one. So it looks like a boat to me too. So I'm gonna have to take it. Okay. So because I'm advertising, we are advertising a luxurious, enterprise. Yeah. So that's it. Transport. Yeah, that's it. So we what's next thing? What's the next thing to do here? So set all these texts as style H2. So I go back to my expression. So everything now I select them style H2. This guy the same thing. So this guy the same thing. Style H2. This guy the same thing. Style H2. The same thing one by one, just to be sure that we don't make a mistake. Because as we are doing this, expression web is also writing a code for us, so there won't be much mistakes in our code, right? Yeah. So it's just good to be careful with all this. No. Good, I got you. So H2, all of them H2. All right. So this is cool. I think it's looking good. So we're going somewhere. So the next one. So I think this one is done. So we're done with step 9. So step 10, place in cell M the image J1531 fish.jpg. Okay, So I'll have to look for that. So I click here. I can just do that from, but I have to insert it from here. Pictures. I go right there, and then so what this is, we should G15. Okay, let me just check it out again. Fish. Okay, yeah, that's it. That's the image that I'm supposed to put in there. This one. So that's it. So I insert no alternate. So this is it. So that is it. Use the image of the island placed in step 7 and the text which island to create hyperlinks to the page this. Okay, hyperlink to the page this. Let me copy that out also, which will open in a new window called this. So I will do that differently. So island and which island, so the picture of island. So I'll go back there. This is island, right? I click on it and then right click, I say hyperlink. The address is so it's not email address, existing web page. Okay, it's the web page that they want us to actually create new document. So a web page, all right. So the web page will be what's the name of the web page? Let me see again. So J15 Island. Okay, so is it here? J15 Island. Yeah, J1531 Island. So I think that's the one I'm gonna have to take in there. It's supposed to open in a new folder. Sorry, I might have to undo that. Undo that, yes. This is it. Island. I think there was a little mistake there. Sorry. So looking to pages recent files. Recent files. This email is existing web page. So I'm gonna have to. Oh yeah. Yeah, sorry. So I click here, right? And then target frame also. I have to, what's the target frame again, sir? Target frame, new window. I have to click on new window. Okay, so the new window will be this. So I copy that and then go in here and then paste that in there. Paste that in there. So this is it. So it's going to be this is the target's frame. Okay, so the new window target frame is going to be this. Yeah, so that's it. So we say okay, and then we okay also. So it has already, so this is the address. Okay, so it's already taken the address here. All right, and then this is the target. So the target frame, everything, so it's set. So this is target frame underscore choose island, and then the address is J1552. So I just choose it from here. I didn't want to start pasting it, so I just choose it from the folder. All right, so this is J1531 island.html. So that's it. So you say okay. So if I should check in my code view, that is it here. So this is it. This is the reference. Okay, so this is it. So this is the target underscore choose island, and this is the href. This is for attaching a hyperlink. Okay, so I think we are very much in order. That's awesome. So I go back to design view again. So okay, so they say that we should do this for not just for this the image island. So we're going to do it for which island. So I'm gonna do the same thing on this guy. So I select this guy, right click on it, and then hyperlink again, and the same thing I did in the other one. So I do this again, island chosen. So I say target frame, new window. I just choose island. Let me see if it's going to paste that. I can't remember if I copied it. So okay, that's it. Okay, so I say okay. So target frame this and then this. Right, in order. So that's it. So that's hyperlink. All right. So once the text, it changes color to blue. All right. So I think we are going somewhere. Also, make sure each image has an appropriate alternate text attribute. Oh, we would have done that, but it's okay. So, but let's follow what they say. Okay. So highlight. So I've done. So we're in step 12. Yeah, step 12. So to make sure each image has an appropriate alternate text attribute. So we go back to expression web. So the image here, we go to here, we right click, and then we go to picture properties. So we see alternate text, right? So we go to alternate text. So the right attribute for this alternate text is island. All right. So I put island there, island, and then I say okay. So if you so this alternate means if the sometimes when you load a web page, sometimes it does not load very well, probably because of poor connection or maybe low bandwidth or something. So what it's going to show is that alternate text. Okay. So the same thing we're going to do here. We go to picture property, we mark this, and then we write which one would this be? Hotel. Okay, let's say hotel. Hmm. Hotels. Yeah, hotels. That's it. Okay. So that's it, and then we right click again. We'll do the same thing for all of them. Okay. So I choose a test. What was this? Okay, so public transport. Or you can say put anyone you want to do. So about say transport. So that's for that one. So this one probably I'll give it fish or marine life, whoever, whichever one that comes to my head. Okay, I'll give it fish. Fish. It's okay. Anyone you want to give it, whatever you want to give it, that's okay. You can give one sunset, but it's okay. But I'll give it probably paradise. Yeah. I'll give it paradise, something like that, just for convenience sake. Paradise, okay. I think we're good. So, what other thing? Make sure each image has an appropriate alternate text attributes. Oh, wow. So I think this one also is inclusive. So I put this also. Sometimes, let me also bring to your notice that sometimes this will not be checked. When it's not checked, this space here won't be highlighted. So which means most of the times you want to put alternate text, you have to check this. It has to be checked because if you don't check it, you can't put much here. It will not even appear. So you have to always check this. Just know that. Just for what will I put here? I say fish. Okay, fish. Oops. Okay, fish. Fish also. Yeah, fish. It's okay. Not that bad. The next question: attach style sheet J1531 style.css to your web page. Save your web page. Okay, so I'm gonna have to attach. That's number 13 question though. So our job now is to attach J1531 style. Okay, so how do you do that? So you go to attach style sheets. Click on that. And then browse for that. Okay, you browse for it. So this is what you're looking for. So we click and open it. All right, we open it and that's it, and say okay. So it has effect right now. All right, so the next thing is to save. All right, you say, so in that 13 it says save your web page. So I'm gonna go ahead and save my web page. So I'll say, so save all. So that's it. So everything is saved. All right, so that's for number 13. That one is done. All right, so number 14: display the web page in your browser. In your evidence document, replace the text image one with the screenshot of the browser window. All right. So I'll go back there. I normally like to use Google Chrome. I don't know why it keeps good. Let me use Chrome because I feel more comfortable with Chrome as matter of fact. But I would have loved to use Internet Explorer, but I will use Chrome. Yeah, Chrome is always one of my best browsers, so I have to use that. So this is it. Okay, so the question says that I should, in your evidence document, replace the text image one with a screenshot of the browser window. So, yeah. So on your keyboard, okay, you're going to see a print screen. I think some places there it's called a PRT. All right. So you go there, and then you simply press it, and then go back to your Word document. So image here. So I'm gonna have to paste my printed screen here. So this is it. This is what they want to see. Okay. So, but yeah, this is actually what they want to see. But sometimes I like to crop it for them to, to see clearly. Okay. So I might have to crop a little just for the sake of it. So I'll say crop. I'll move this guy out of here. Is it? Let me see again. This is not actually what they want, is it? No. This is what they need. Is that what appeared? No. 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 I print screened the expression web. So this is what they want. The web page where it appears on the web page, please. I'm so sorry about that. So I have to print screen again, and then go back to my Word document, and then I paste again. Yeah, exactly. This is what they need. Okay. So sometimes this all this title and all that, they are not really required. So what I'm going to do, I always like to crop them out. I like to leave the most important things. So sometimes I have to just crop them out. But if you want, crop them out. But I think it's not really bad though. It's not really bad. I like to leave this also because it gives them an idea that you're actually using your system and all that. So so it depends on your preference. But I always prefer to remove all this. Yeah. Okay. Just for convenience sake. Right. So that's that. So I crop that. Okay. So this is what I need for this. All right. That's for step 14. So I'll try to make it look, good. There's another thing. As you can see, this side was cut off. All right. So I think if the full website did not come out that well, because the sunset is cut off. So I might have to go do this again. So I might have to undo again, undo again, undo. Nice. So I have to show you something in case if it happens like that for you. When you go to this place, as you can see, everything did not show. So this place was cut off. The sunset was cut off. So, okay, this side was cut off. So what I'm going to do, I might have to bring this down a little bit. Okay. So if I hold down my control key and then scroll with my mouse, okay, it reduces. So if you want it shorter or longer, so you reduce it. Okay. So now it has fitted my screen, so I can now print screen. Okay. So sometimes this could be a challenge sometimes. All right. So I'll go back to my evidence file and then now paste it. For time's sake, I might not want to start in cropping and all that, so I'm gonna have to get going. Yeah, we're going somewhere. All right. Okay. Okay, we're done with this guy. The screenshots, right? So highlighted. In your evidence document, replace the text HTML1 here with the HTML source. Okay. So how do you get a source? Okay. So source means the code. That's simple. So I go here. I select everything. So by you know pressing on Control A, I select everything and then copy. Control C. I copy everything. Then I go to my evidence file. This 16, so HTML1, and then I'll simply paste everything here. So don't worry about how it is. That's how it's supposed to be. Okay. So everything here, that's it. That's how it's supposed to be. Okay. So bother don't bother yourself on how it looks like and all that stuff. This is the code. All right. Okay. So that's for that. Okay. So in evidence file. Okay. So this one number 15 is done. So we move to number 16. So number 16. So open the file G1531 style. This excuse me. This style sheet contains errors. It should define the following styles. Okay. All color codes are in hexadecimals. Oh, lovely. Okay, so what we're gonna do is to load this file first of all. This one will load it. Okay, so load this file. So what I'm gonna do is I'll go in here. So I'll go and load that. Let me see. Open. Where is that? Style 2. Yeah, this is it. So try to open it here. So as you can see, so this is the error. Okay, normally what I do, I don't try to start correcting all this. Okay, what I try to do is to create a new style sheet. Okay, so that's what I normally do instead of trying to correct it, because sometimes in your bid to correct it you might even commit some blunder. So what I do is normally I try to create my own style sheet from afresh using these steps that has been given. Okay, this step that has been given. So that's what I do. So the first step is, so we create a new one. So the first one is border. All right, and then background image is what? J1531BG. Okay, so what I'm going to do is this. So I'll go back here. Okay, so I'll say new style sheet. Come on. Yeah, so new style sheet. The selector, I'll say body. Where's body? Body. Are you here? Good, body. So no, you can write body there though. So anyone you choose. So body background image is this. Okay, so I'll choose background image. Background image is fine in this. Yeah, hey, use my background image. Good. So I browse for background image because the background from the question, the background image is this, so I'll have to browse for this file. Okay, BG 1531 BG. Okay, so I have to probably browse for that. G1531 BG. Where is it? Yeah, this is it here. This one. All right. So this is for background image. Okay. Right. So I open that out. So that is it. Any other things? Any other prescription giving background image this? So I think we are good for that. So I simply okay that. I'll simply apply. Okay. So it appears like that, right? Good. So the next one. So the next one, I will say add it again. Yeah. So the next one, H1. So the tags has to be H1, right? Font H1. file. Let me just be writing this because it takes my time. H1, sorry, H1. Okay, and the color code. What's the color code right there? The color code is 8B0000. Okay, yeah, that's it. That's for color code, color hash. So always use this, please. Please, 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 please. Always use this, okay, before writing anything because it's in hexadecimal. Okay, 8B, 8B, 0000, because the blue is 00, so you use hexadecimal, so everything has to be 2. So the fact that they wrote green 0 here and blue 0 here does not mean that you should just have to write 0. Always put 00. This is double, so everything is double. Okay, so that's how it's supposed to be. So Helvetica, or if not available, use area. If not available, use default browser's default sans serif font. Okay, so I'll write this Helvetica. Okay, so I think I might have to copy this just for, so you put them like this, so it means that font family, yeah. So let me see if you can find them out. I'm just trying to be fast about the whole thing, but it's not giving me anything. But let me just do Helvetica. Just let me do them one by one and see. But that might be fast for me. It's not here. I might have to import that. But so let me just write Helvetica here. Helvetica. Am I right? Helvetica. 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 Oh, I mean the E. Yeah, that's it. E. Good. So comma, you see area, comma, and then sans serif. Okay, sans serif. So if Helvetica is not there and area is not there, then the default. Okay, that's how it's always done. Sans serif. Oh, all right. Let me just get that. Spelling matters a lot. Because once you miss something, serif. So once you miss something, it might go bad. So I have to be careful. Serif. Okay. So that's for that. So the next thing is italicized, 30 pixels high. Okay, so italicized. So font style italic on the what else? Let's forget this. 30 alignment. Okay, 30 pixels high. Font size. Font size. So I have to take pixels and pixels. So font size 30 pixels, 30 pixels. So it's 30. So the font size has to be 30. And then what else do I have for that one? For this one, I have align center. So I have to have align center. So I go back to that, please, and then block text alignment. So I have to see center. Apply. So let me just be sure that everything color is this, font color is this, font family this, and then font style this, italic, and then font size 30 pixels, and then text align center. Oh, that reminds me of my HTML class on the CSS. That's awesome. All right, so I apply that, and then okay, so that's for that. So I go to the next one, apply again, new one again. So the next one is H2 blue 70. Okay, so let's do that. H2. So I have my color hash. If I make a mistake, I can always go to the code and change things though. 70. 70, and then I have 70 19 19. Okay, so 70 19 19 19 19. So that's awesome. So it's an Helvetica Arial, if not available, the browser's default sans serif. Okay, sans serif. I think it's about the same thing. So I'll say Helvetica Arial sans serif. Okay, what else? 20 pixel high. Okay, and then alignment center again, so I have 20 pixels high. 20, so this time around is 20. Pixel high alignment, so I go to block and then find alignment, text alignment center. All right, good. So I apply that, and that's it for this one. Any italics? Any italics on this one? Okay, I think this one is okay. No italics, so move on with it. So this one is H3. So 080, okay, H3. So I'll add new again. So I'll keep my cursor here, make sure that my cursor is at the right place. So H3. Fonts, let me see. Okay, let me just do the color thing. Ashta 080. Let me see. 080. So I forgot to put 00. Oh, you can always forget. It's okay. That's yeah. So I have to put 00. Okay, 00. Very important. 008000. Okay. So what's the next thing? The next thing is the browser's default so serif font. So it's just serif. Okay. So I think serif is supposed to be here in this drop down serif. Let me see. Just for the fun of it, I'm having fun also. Serif, where are you? Yeah, you're here. Serif, yeah, that's it. Okay, so that's for the defaults. Okay. Okay, so serif font, that's for the default font. 16% high, alignment left. Okay. So I say, let's just see here. Oh, 16. All right, 16. So I say 16. That's for it for this 16. And the block. This alignment. So the alignment will be left. Am I right? Yeah. Color font. No, that's align. Okay. Alright, so table, no visible table border or grid lines. Very, very important. This one is very, very important. Okay, so no visible. So I think everything in this one will be empty. I'll show you what to do. So let's finish up with this guy. So for that table thing, so we're supposed to give border, padding, and all that stuff, but they said nothing. So don't do anything on that one. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go here. Where you see anything like table here, it's supposed to be table, but it doesn't table. I'll write it myself. There's no problem. Any table here? Any table? Yeah, table. Nice. So what I'm gonna do is nothing. They did not specify anything. No grid lines. No nothing. So no padding. Nothing. So all is like nothing. Just leave it like that. So you just apply. and say okay. It's as simple as ABC. So they're helping me, so it's just like that. Nothing. Okay, so nothing, no visible table border or grid line. So just leave it like that. Correct and complete the style sheet. All color codes must be in 6-digit hexadecimal form, which we've already done. The style sheet must contain no HTML tags, and if you look at this is purely CSS. Everything here is CSS. Okay, so there's no tag name, there's no HTML tag. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is that I've done the right thing, so this one will go completely. So I'm gonna have to delete this. So hit on delete, and then everything will go. Sorry, yeah. So delete this guy. So nothing remains. So what I have is my complete correct CSS code. That's what's remaining here. Okay, so that's awesome. This is what they want us to do. All right, so no HTML tags and everything. So these guys, you guys are done. Okay, right. So let's go to number 17. Add your name, center number, and the candidate number to the style sheet as a comment. So in HTML, I mean in CSS, sorry, in CSS, if you want to put comments, it's quite easy. So you write forward slash, no sorry, forward slash, you put your asterisk, and then so your name, my name is Ikechu, so depending on whatever your name is, Ikechu A, and I'll left for A though. So comma, so my center number is NG064, and my candidate number, my assumed candidate number is 2009546. Okay, so I'll close that. So this is how to put a comment, okay, in CSS. All right, so this is it. Okay, so that's for that. Okay, so add your center number, blah blah, as a comment. So we've added that as a comment. Save this style sheet in your 15 our folder. Use the file name st followed by your candidate number, for example, and then for example, if your candidate number is this, then you will call the file this st.css. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is it's already in CSS. So since I'm working with expression web, so this is .css already. It's .css. So what I'm going to do, if I save this guy now, come on, are you coming? Oh, what is this? Yeah, okay. It's actually save as. Did I? It's okay. So I can go to save as, and then change this guy to st. Sorry, st. All right. My assumed 546. So this is it. This is how you're supposed to save it. Okay, .css. So I'll put .css though, even though HTML will put it for me, but I'll put .css as directed by. Okay, there's no need because this is actually a CSS page. Can actually make it a CSS file. Can make it a CSS file. Okay, so you can make it a CSS file, then it adds it for you here. Okay, so I'll save that. So that's it. So you see the file xt2009.546.css. So this is the correct format. All right, so we're in order. All right, so in your evidence document, replace the text style sheet here with a screenshot of your style sheet. Make sure that the file name and all the text are clearly visible. So very important. So this file name here has to be visible. Okay, so even if you cut out all these places, this place must be visible. So I think the most important thing is just here and the codes. Okay, so let's make a screenshot again of this. So I take a screenshot, I go back to where the style sheet one is in my evidence file. Style sheet, okay, style sheet, right, in my evidence file, and then I'll paste my screenshots here, and then what I'm going to do is I have to crop this just to be able to make sure that to be sure that the name comes out and the code comes out. Okay, sorry, let me undo that just to be sure. Okay, I have to crop this. Let me copy from here. Sorry. Yeah, crop it like this. I have to even bring it closer here. Okay, so then I press enter, so everything will be good. All right, so I can actually increase it just for visibility. Oh, Jesus Christ. Visibility. Okay. So I think it's visible now. So I think this is actually what they want us to do. So let me increase it so that this 21 will fall into the next sheet. Okay. Yeah, this is awesome. So anybody can read this. Okay. Yeah. So that's it. All right. So we are done with this. So we're done with number 18 and number 19. All right. Okay. So attach the style sheet saved in step 18 to your web page so that it overrides but does not replace the first style sheet. Okay, it overrides and replaces the next style sheet. Okay, so what we're going to do is simply to attach it. There's no, you don't have to. It's to simply override it, but does not do what to replace the first style sheet. Okay, so attach the style sheet saved in step 18 to your web page. So yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go back to my web page, and then I will say attach style sheet, and then I'll browse for the style sheet, and this is it here. I'll click this, and then I'll say okay, yeah, changed. So it has effect on it, and that's awesome. This is what they want us to do. So if I go back to my code view, it's right there. This is it right there. Okay, so it actually overwrites it but does not. Okay, so as you can see, it changed the appearance. Sorry, where is it? Yes, so if you go back right here, right on the, sorry, if you go here, it changed. Okay, the web page changed, but as a matter of fact, from the question, does not replace the first style sheet. So it does not replace it, because if you go back to the code view and you go up to where the style sheet is supposed to be added, so look at the length of the style sheets. Okay, so see the first one, this one overrode this, it overrode it. Okay, this second one overrode the first one, but at the same time it did not actually replace it. Okay, so the two style sheets are still existing here. Okay, so this is very, very important. All right. Okay, so all right, save your web page. So I'll have to save the web page. Okay, so I'll go here, let me come back to design view. So I'll save this. Okay, I'll save that. So I've done that. So number 20 gone. So to display the web page in your browser, in your evidence document, replace the text image 2 with screenshot of the browser window. So I'll go back, go to file, and then preview in browser. I'll use Google Chrome. That's my favorite. I love Google Chrome. Okay, so let me see. So everything is displayed very well, so there's no need of maybe adjustment and all that. So I'll take a screenshot. So I'll take a screenshot. I'll go to start image 2. All right, that's image 2. All right, so I'll go here. This image 2. This is it, image 2. then I'll replace Control V. All right, so this is it. I wouldn't want to start adjusting anything, so I think we are good here. All right, so the next one, screenshot of the browser window. So display the web page in your browser. In your evidence file, replace the text image 2 with screenshot of the browser window, which you've done. So 21 is gone. So in 22, in your evidence document, replace the text HTML2 here with the HTML source. So it's as simple as ABC. So what we're going to do is that we'll go back here, we'll go to code view, we say Control A, copy everything, and then Control C, we copy. Then we go back to HTML2, highlight and paste everything, and that is it for that. Okay, so number 22 gone. Okay, so that is it for that. So I think we are done with web authoring. So this is very important. So if you go to the last page, if you go to this last page, look at this. Okay, look at this. So this is where they will tell you to do some things also. So they say after the examination time, on the HTML printout, highlight the markup which show this, the markups, sorry, the markup, the markup, I don't know, maybe I'm trying to be grammatical, which show this. Okay, so this, your name, your center number, and all that. Okay, so we go back. So after the examination time on the printout, so we go back to the printout as a matter of fact. So what I'm going to do is I go here, and then the place that you see your center number, your name, and your center number, you mark them. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is to see where your name and your center number falls. Okay, so look at my name and my center number. So edited by my name and my center number. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this highlighter, okay, and then mark it. So wherever it falls, okay, you mark that. I think in the first one it falls somewhere. Okay, let me see, where are you? Okay, this is for the first one. So the last one falls somewhere also. Where are you? Yeah. Supposed to be somewhere around there. Yeah, this is it here. So I think that's for that. So this is gone. So the external style sheet are attached to the web page. So where the external style sheet. So I'll show you. So the ahref, sorry, the ahref. I'll start from here. Let me see if I attach the external style sheet. So I worked here. Yeah, I did. So this is the style sheet. This is the first style sheet I added, and this is it. So I have to highlight this. There's no external style sheet, so I go to the second one. This is where we also attach the style sheet. I think I attached 2 style sheets in the second one, and these are the 2 style sheets. This one and this one. Beautiful. So this is for that. And then this one is gone. And then the width and height of table cells. Okay, the width and height of table. So there's a place that we adjusted the width and height of table cells. So 96 by 9. 4. What's it called? Like 100 by 100 and all that. Okay, the width and height of table cells. So I think you go here, and then you find where you adjusted them. As you can see, this is the table. See, this is the width, this is the height. Okay, so all these places you highlight. Okay, so wherever you see all this, the width and height, you just highlight them. Look at them all. Okay, you keep highlighting. So you do this for all the tables. Okay, so all the places you actually adjusted the width and the height. Okay, so I might not want to start doing it because of time. Okay, so but you already know what to do, I suppose. So the image you have resized. So the image, and I have to do one or two, so I do the rest. Okay, just find the rest and do, because there's no time for all this. So the images that you actually adjusted, you'll look for them and then just mark them. Okay, so look at this image. We adjusted it, so 256 because the height, we actually adjusted them. Okay, we actually adjusted this ones. Okay, so so you kind of mark them. The other ones, you mark all the images. I think there are a lot of them. As a matter of fact, there are a lot of them actually. So let me just start from the first one. Let me start from the first one. So these are the places that we adjusted images. Okay, so you keep marking all the places that we adjusted images and all that to size. So as you can see, they're all giving height and the width. So you just you just what's it called? You highlight all of them. Okay, so that's for that one. So so the hyperlink from the island image. Okay, that opens the web page. Um, this. Okay, in a new. So we look for where it is for both of them, for this which island and the island. So let's try to find them out where we attached. Okay, so just you got them here. You got this one. Okay, this for the target folder for this one. Okay, so this is it here, and this is for the for this island. Okay, so I have to map everything from this here to here. All right, so you do that for the first source codes also. Okay, so this is the idea that I'm giving you, so to be able to also finish up nicely. Okay, so I think this is about everything concerning the HTML. Okay, so in case if you have any question, just drop it at the comment area. Okay, and I will see you next time. So this is Digital Impact Solutions. Okay, so I'll see you in the next video. All right, thank you.